Okay, question number 1 is, am I looking to buy a car within the next 10 years? And yes, I am, within the next 6 months. And also 2, if it will be new or used, and it will definitely be new. So the first site I'm going on to is Edmunds.com, and right away I can see here these vehicles up at the top here. It looks like you can start by looking for the body type, and I'm looking for sedans, so I'm going to go ahead and start there since I don't know what kind of car I want yet. Okay, now I can see a couple of columns pop up: browse by price range, browse by feature. My 2 priorities in a car are that it's economical and that it has a lot of interior room, so I'm going to start with price range is important to me. Click on my price range here and see what happens. Okay, I can see here that you get a few more boxes here so that you can refine your search even more, like if you know particular dealers you want to look at. Like I'll go ahead and pick Ford and Chevy, and let's see here. It doesn't want to click. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I can see here you can pick other types too, or additional features if you know you want them. Looks like once you check that off, it refines your list down here. One thing I didn't really understand here, looking at it, is the sponsored content box. Only because one of these seems to be out of my price range, so I don't know if these are cars that came up on my search or if they're just advertisements, so that's a little confusing. But I can see here you can click on more than one and compare them, and I like that. You can compare them side by side. Pricing, I see here. A lot of information though on here. It's a little distracting for my eye, especially for someone like me. I like the information to kind of be really clear and kind of jump out at me, and this is a lot of stuff. I kind of even don't know where to look first. But I see there's other tabs here like car reviews, things I could look at. I could look at awards these cars have won, best car lists, etc. Okay, but I think that this one has a little too much information going on for me, so we'll go on to the next one. Okay, I'm on TrueCar.com, and already I like it better. There's not much going on the page, which is how I like it. Looks really easy, not too intimidating. Very straightforward. I could either look for a specific car in my area, or I could find a car by make, type, and price. So I'm going to go with price here since that's my main concern, and pick my price category and see what pops up here. Okay. Alright, I like here you can search for previous year models too. I like that. You can search by type, but immediately it brought up a range of cars here in my price range, and there's something here that looks like view price report. It looks interesting. I think we'll look at the Dodge Caliber. Okay, it looks here like okay, right off the bat I really like this because it's giving me the cost to the dealer, the market average, the invoice, and the MSRP, and I like that. And it tells you right up front what's a good price, what's a great price, what's not a good price. That's really, really good. I like how the information is printed on here. It's very easy to read. This is something I've never seen before, which is car price negotiability. Tells you how much room you actually have to negotiate depending on the state of the car. I like that a lot. I've actually never seen that before. That is something I could really use. What dealer incentives there are. Okay, I really, really like that. And let's see minimum member savings. Looks like you could advance to a next screen here, although it's not really clear how I do that. So that's a little confusing. Can't click on it. Looks here like there's other types, other models, whatever you want to call them, of the caliber that you could look at. We don't need to do that. Let's go back to home. See if there's anything else I missed. All in all, this website seems to be pretty straightforward. Probably something more I would probably use on a regular basis just because it is easy to use. And I don't know what this car certificate thing is, but we're going to go ahead and click on it. New car and truck price reports. Okay. Still not really sure what this is, but it looks like it's just asking us to search again. So I'm going to go ahead and just enter the information up in the box instead of clicking on the icons below. Let's try Chevrolet, or let's try Dodge, and let's try the caliber. Now maybe this is going to take us to that savings certificate thing it talked about, and nope, just looks like it's taking us to the price report again, so that I don't really understand. And then I see here there's other things if I wanted to sell my car, which I'm not, or looking for used cars. Interesting website. Don't know if it has everything I'm looking for. I don't see pictures. So I think we'll go on to the next one. Okay, now I'm on cars.com, and I see here, this looks pretty straightforward too. Not too much going on the page, so not too overwhelming. But there's some tabs here. Buy, sell, research, which seems interesting. I think we'll click on research before we get down to anything else and see what kind of information theirs has to offer. Okay, well, if I'm looking at sedans, we'll click on sedans here. Moving a little slow. Okay, find the right new sedan. Okay, so it gives you options. I didn't even know there was options. There's compact, mid-size, full-size. Okay, that makes sense. View all compact sedans. Very interesting. Okay, right away I see it pops up with 37 results. All within my price range, though I didn't pick a price range. But we'll go ahead and click on one of these and see what it says. I liked that on each result it gave the miles per gallon. On the highway and in the city, that's important. It's doing the same here. Gives a summary of the car. I really like this as my first impression because it's giving you an honest review, hopefully honest review, about the information that's really important, at least nowadays, especially with gas and everything as a consumer. I like that. I can see there's other tabs up here too, which is, here's where the reviews actually look like they are. Consumer reviews, I like that, and expert reviews. Okay, this probably would be a website I'd probably use more often. There's a little bit more going on to the eye than I usually like, but this seems to have the information I'm really looking for in all in one place. Because it's got the photos I'm looking for, it's got expert reviews and consumer reviews, features and specs I saw there, and pricing. And it even has a finance tab, which is something that I like to do because I like to use a payment calculator so I have an idea basically of what I can pay, what I'm going to be paying. Okay, this is what I really appreciate, the finance section. You can enter the price of the vehicle. Say I want to spend $19,000, and you can even double check the price, it looks like. We'll go ahead and click on that, see what happens. That's a little different than ones I've used before. And a box pops up. Monthly payment must be between 0 and 5,000. Okay, so I've done something wrong here. And it's telling me, and I like this screen much better. So you can put in your down payment. I like that. Trade-in, no trade-in. And whoops, left off a 0 here. Okay, that's a little weird. Interest rate, and then update price, and okay, we're just going to put trade in here. And okay, this is a little interesting to use. Not really sure why it keeps denying me. Trade-in plus down payment must be less than the vehicle price. Okay, then I'm doing something wrong. Okay, I'm not really sure what's happening here, but let me try it again. $3,000 down payment, no trade-in. Keeps giving me a box that says trade-in value plus down payment must be less than vehicle price, and I'm not really sure why it's doing that. So we're going to skip that and go back to the home page. A lot of information, a lot of stuff to look at. Probably take me a little while to navigate the whole site. A lot of information. That's my only probably critique about it. It's a lot of stuff, but at the same time that's a good thing too, because it looks like everything I would need to know I could probably get from here. I could get pre-approved. It's telling me what current interest rates are down here. I like that. It's got the loan calculator. It's giving me consumer reviews and expert reviews, which I like. It has the photos that I was looking for, and also the search engine, so that I can you know, figure out what I want by the type of car and the price and all that. So this probably out of all three would be the one that I would go to.